What in the world is going on here? Now, why are we both investigating under this here dash? Those questions and more will be answered on this episode of the Nationwide Danger Ride. Well, we finally made it. Moose the Man-Balance is done and we're now headed east out of California. What could possibly go wrong with a fresh from the backyard build? Well, I can tell you that we're desperately trying to make it to Colorado without an issue because we only have 4 nights to get there.
Do you remember why we left July so kind of hurriedly?
Okay, I do. We had to get to the Bluegrass Festival at Arapahoe Valley Ranch to see our friends Emily and Todd Gold. Yes.
Colorado. That's where we had the Bluegrass Festival was going to happen on a certain date. I can't remember. It must have been July, late July.
We'd end up doing 5 states in 5 nights.
See, I don't remember being that fast, but I believe
it was that fast.
So we were going from Cali to Nevada to Utah to Wyoming to Colorado. At this point in time, we just left Concord, California. Fresh build. I know what I was thinking. I want to know what you were thinking. So I'm thinking, is this thing going to make it? Is it going to break down? Is it going to, is it going to burn up? Is it going to overheat? What's it going to do? Is it going to be able to pull? The main thing I was worried about was the trailer hitch. Is the trailer hitch going to be able to pull the trailer? Because we welded it together back there. So that was my worry. How is it going to be? First time ever pulling the trailer. What were you thinking about?
I was thinking, holy crap, this thing was in pieces and still being welded like 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day?
It was. I was still working on it.
Yeah. And
that day?
That day. No, you were still working on it like in the afternoon before we left that evening.
Do you remember how far it was before we pulled over, leaving Concord?
I want to say we pulled over maybe 2 blocks away. We made it a couple blocks.
We pulled over probably less than a mile away from where we pulled out of, because on my trailer brake it has a little red dot on it, and the little red dot went away, so I knew I didn't have trailer brakes. I was just getting ready to go over a big mountain. I can't remember the name of it. Pulled over right there. I fixed the electrical. The electrical was coming out because it was just a little bit of a different configuration than the way it was before, and it wasn't making a good connection, so it's pulling out. So anyway, I ended up zip tying it, figured it out, whatever. So then we finally made it out of Cali. No heater, no AC, but we did have wipers. And that's the way it is to this day.
One thing I can tell you is that when you begin to climb your first mountain with a truck you just put together, and that truck happens to have around 460,000 miles on it, and the entire rear frame, which holds the trailer hitch, was fabricated in your buddy's backyard, there might be a slight bit of concern for most.
So the first city we hit coming out of Cali was Reno.
Lunch in Reno. It was sunny when we rolled in.
Lunch in the restaurant, I remember.
Yeah. I mean, we rolled in, it was perfectly sunny, and we rolled out, and it was like storming.
Super rainstorm.
Super rainstorm.
First super rainstorm after the build, and we did have somewhat of a leak.
After we made it to Reno, Nevada, we had no idea the sky was going to open up. And well, that made for a whole new adventure. See, that there big water leak is happening right above the fuse panel. That might be a bit of concern for some people.
Water coming in from...
I felt it on my foot. I was like, man, I'm getting water on my foot in a big storm. And I'm like, where's this stuff going? I put my hand down there. And I'm like, oh shoot. I said, she's like, let me get the camera so she can check it out. As long as you gotta get that fuse panel behind it, I'm cool. It was the first time we'd ever been able to go over 55 mile an hour pulling a trailer. That was huge.
That was pretty amazing. So we had been on the road at least 6, 7, 8 months, and everybody passes us on the freeway.
Everybody. We couldn't go above.
Everybody.
We couldn't go above 53 normally.
Yeah,
Before
55 we were pushing it.
Before we did the diesel swap.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden we're in a truck that was in pieces just mere days ago. It seemed like cruising at 70 miles an hour, and
that's why they call it nationwide danger ride, not the nationwide soft and cushy whatever ride.
Soft and cushy and safe ride? No, it was not that.
No.
What a luxury this is. Over 70 pulling this trailer is a milestone for us. And Moose is working it without a whimper.
The cool thing about rolling in a homemade truck and trailer is that after a lot of hardships, you finally hit the rainbows.
Beautiful rainbows.
Beautiful rainbows.
Beautiful skies.
Man.
Beautiful skies.
Look at that big ass rainbow. Oh my goodness. It's going to get brighter.
Oh, it gets all the way over there.
Wow.
That way too.
Right out here, Presenta. That's right. So the moral of the story is that after a bunch of hard work and a bunch of hardcore rain, we found the rainbow. When we finally made a stop, we found the big, that was our first big, oh man. Remember what that was?
Which one was this?
The mud flat.
Oh man, are you kidding me? What happened to our beautiful mud flap? Well, those answers and more on the next episode of the Nationwide Danger Ride.